Hi everyone, Jill here once again from Relax, Release and Reiki. So in this session, I'd like to guide us through what is called cord cutting. So if you're not familiar with that concept, this is an energetic technique that you can use to release the energetic connection between yourself and one or many people. So every single time we interact with somebody, we create an energetic cord. And that makes sense really, because we feel people's emotions, we get invested in folks, even if it's just somebody you meet, at the checkout in a supermarket. There is always some form of connection every time we meet other people. And what can happen is, particularly if you're a high empath, you can just sort of soak that energy in, and it can start to feel a bit overwhelming. You can feel bogged down. And sometimes with more difficult relationships, where maybe there's a lot of emotion running high, or there's been some trauma to deal with, any sorts of reasons, family relationships in particular, because we're so emotionally invested in those, we can hold on to that energy, and as I say, it can weigh us down. Now, when we cord cut, it doesn't mean that you sever the relationship, unless you want to, but it just means you're letting go of that energy, because it's not serving you and it's not serving the other person. So actually you're doing the people that you release from a favour as well. Now, when it comes to partners, children, parents, again, you're not severing the relationship unless you obviously want to, which is a separate intention. This is just about clearing out the clutter, if you like. It's like doing a nice little personal housekeeping exercise. Okay, so we're going to very much start by opening our heart chakra and actually welcoming in love and light. This is not a vengeful exercise, so if you've got that in your heart, then this really isn't the thing to do for you. Okay, Reiki is always a return to love. Alright, so as always, just quickly run through, if you've had alcohol, recreational drugs or caffeine in the last couple of hours, maybe you want to come back to this another time. And likewise, if you're driving or operating heavy machinery, which I don't know why you would be if you're choosing to look at a Reiki video, but anyway, obviously don't listen, because it will take you into a very relaxed state, and that could be dangerous. Alright, that's all that done. So, if you're not already, have a seat, lie down, get comfortable, and then we'll start. So gently close your eyes. And take a nice deep breath in. And release the breath. I like to breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth. Once again, breathing in nice and deeply. Bring the breath right down, as far down in your diaphragm as you can. And when you're ready, release the breath. Let's do one more of these. Already starting to feel yourself relax. Give your whole body and your mind and soul permission to now deeply, deeply relax. Just for this time during the Reiki, it's safe to detach from the outside world and be in your own bubble of calm and contentment. Just hanging out in your own energy, letting the rest of it go just for now. And if any time you need to come back to the room, just simply move, open your eyes, and boom, you're back. Okay, so you can feel safe to really, really deeply relax just pause for a moment for some quiet time, just to notice with curiosity where your energy feels like it's at the moment. It's welcoming the Reiki pouring in through the crown of your head like a beautiful golden light streaming down into your face and head, relaxing all the muscles there, into your neck and shoulders. Just checking your shoulders are all down, away from your ears. If you want to, take a deep breath and release. Feeling your arms become comfortably heavy, allowing your hands to just gently rest wherever they happen to be. Relaxing all of the muscles in your arms, wrists, hands and fingers. Reiki flowing down into your chest and back. Breathe that in and out. Flowing down into your tummy, down into your pelvis and hip area, into your bottom, releasing any tension in the muscles as the Reiki flows through that golden light, like liquid gold, smoothing anything over that needs to be, smoothing any creases in your face, any tension in your body, down into your bottom, into your thighs, unclenching those muscles, softening your knees, down into your calves and shins, ankles, feet and toes. And then the Reiki flows right out of you through the soles of your feet. And then as the Reiki flows down, feel as though you're releasing anything that needs to shift. So the Reiki energy helps you to deeply, deeply relax. And as it flows through you, gathering up any unwanted, stale, negative energy, let that flow through you, out of the soles of your feet, down into the earth to be recycled. Give your energy permission to relax and release. And it's a continual cycle of the Reiki flowing in through the crown of your head, coursing through your whole body, out through the soles of your feet, back up, constant flow. And as the Reiki flows, already feeling yourself starting to come back into flow yourself, scattered energy coming back into the midline as you rebalance and reset. I invite you to bring your focus to your heart chakra. So where your heart is in your physical body, imagine that there's that whole space in line with your heart, front and back, is your heart chakra. You may want to just gently lay your hands on that area, if that's comfortable and accessible to you. Let's breathe into our heart space and breathe out through our heart space. Continue to breathe in and out through your heart. With every breath, feel your heart chakra responding by opening, expanding, and for the chakra to be spinning in the right direction. Welcome in the love that is there for you. Just for now, just for you. Allow yourself to feel that love as if being cocooned in a warm, loving embrace. Okay, so if you set the intention that we come from the loving place of our heart, and we ask to cut the cords between yourself and whoever you choose you want to cord cut with. Now you can choose an individual, you can choose a group of people that you name, or you may decide you want to cord cut all of your cords, or you may say all of them except for. Okay, but before we do that, well, actually, no, sorry. Yeah. Think about who you want to cord cut, whether it's all cords, remembering that this is not severing relationships in any way, shape, or form. It's just releasing any trapped energy, really. Is it all except for, and then you name? Or is it just one or a number of individuals? Say to yourself now how you want to cord cut. And then notice where in your body you're feeling those cords reside. Just notice, if you scan from the head to your root, which is just at the base of your spine, where are you feeling? Maybe it's heavier, maybe it's slightly painful or prickly, or somehow it just feels different and you don't even know necessarily how to name it. If that sensation is not coming up for you, it's very typical that the cords reside in your solar plexus area. So that's just at the top of your rib cage, for women underneath their bra line there, around that area. So if no particular patch in your body is feeling different, let's assume it's your solar plexus. So then just imagine there's this beautiful I'm going to say silken cord, connecting you to others, to the folks that you've just chosen to cord cut with. And just imagine that from that area, that part of your body, you're going to just release that cord, cut it from you, cut it from them. Or release it rather, not cut it, sorry. Release it. We release it with love. And imagine that energy that was in that cord dispersing into the atmosphere to be recycled. Allow your heart to fill with love for the people that you're cord cutting with. Release the cords. Let them go. Let them go with love. If a particular relationship is coming to mind, just ask what's needed. So simply just say, what do I need to do here? Now you may feel that you want to reach out to one or two or a number of individuals to tell them that you love them, just to reconnect with them. It's not necessary, but your energy may be inviting you to do that. So just notice what happens, what answer you get when you say, what do I need to do here? It may be you need to assert some boundaries. It may be that you need to consider how you want that relationship to be as you move forward. So take a moment to ask the question, what do I need to do here? And explore what comes up. Okay. Take some nice deep breaths. Trust your intuition, what your inner being is telling you. you may have had something specific come up when you asked, what do I need to do here? In terms of one or a number of specific relationships. But in general, it's very common that we somehow feel responsible for other people's happiness, and we take that on as our own, and we drag in all of the emotion and all of the energy that's linked to that. But as much as we may love others, it is not our responsibility to make anybody other than ourselves happy. In fact, it's impossible. So I just invite you, as you go forward, to maybe check in with yourself, check in with your energy. If you start to feel weighed down by a particular relationship, or just in general, as though people are just too entangled in their lives, and just check in whether you're taking more responsibility for them than perhaps you ought to be. So yes, still be there if it's friends and family, of course, but consider your own boundaries, consider your own needs and desires. Avoid feeling responsible for other people's happiness. Ooh, right, this is a biggie. So let's take some nice deep breaths, and with each breath in, we're going to refocus on how the Reiki coming in through the crown of your head, coursing through your whole body, pushing out any unwanted, stale, negative energy. So breathe in, Reiki comes in through the crown of your head and then courses down, out through the soles of your feet. Excuse me. You may feel yourself burp, yawn, something like that, which can be a release, or bubbles of energy coming up through your throat. Keep going, keep breathing in nice and deeply, pulling in the Reiki energy as it courses through you, and then release through the soles of your feet. You can breathe normally, but just keep imagining that Reiki energy coming in, coursing through every tiny cell of your body, out through the soles of your feet. And while that's busy doing what it needs to, bring your focus back to your heart chakra. Notice how your heart still feels full of love for you and for others. All you've done is shed unwanted energy. That's all. Little energetic house clean. Perfect. All right. Just for now, I'm just going to close the flow of Reiki. And we're going to come back into the room. So start to move a little bit. Ooh. Wiggle around. Oh, just bumped my mic. and then open your eyes and come back in the room. Okay. Alright, so cord cutting is it's quite a big energetic deal really. So be kind to yourself over the next few hours, over the next few days. Although you feel lighter, certain memories may pop up that you need to also release, which you can obviously just do that, just say I release that and I welcome in love instead. Just see what happens. But I just feel the need to say it again. Cord cutting is not about severing relationships. It's just shedding unwanted energy so you can feel lighter, raise your vibration, and actually then you can be more engaged in the relationships that you do have. Okay, because you're not, if you like, clogged up with old, stale, dusty energy. Alright, so that just leaves me to wish you so much love and happiness.